What's going on there, friends? My name is M2Gates, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda for the Nintendo Entertainment System. That's right, the first Zelda game. I am currently on a mission to actually finish this game for once in my life. And what I mean by that is exactly what I mean. I've never finished this game before, and the reason I have never finished this game before is because I have a grudge on this on this game. And if you don't know what that means, it means that I hate this game. I believe that I believe this is my worst Zelda game I have ever played. I don't know if there are any games that are worse than this, but I believe this is my worst game. So yeah, but we'll see. Hopefully, I don't get myself screwed too hard, but I don't know. I guess we'll never know until we actually start off with the game. But anyway, so this is the first Zelda game. And for our first Zelda game, it was really it does have its good stuff for its time, and it did make the series popular. So and just like Super Mario Brothers, it did sold several million copies around. Oh, that's pretty lucky. Okay. and so that's where the future Zelda games come from. Zelda games are pretty much known for the fact that the games are open world, so you're free to explore wherever you want, and the price for exploring is actually well, the reward you get for exploring is actually really good. So for this game in particular, well, in this game you're thrown right into the overworld right off the bat, the overworld known as Hyrule, and well, you're not really, well, they don't really give you any, like, you're thrown right into the game and you have no idea what to do. And because of that fact, well, you're supposed to, well, the game recommends that you play with a guide that is supposed to come with the game. And if you don't have a guide, then you're pretty much in trouble. I do not have a guide, so I'm in trouble. However, I have notes with me so that I don't get lost in what the heck I'm supposed to do, because, well, I'm going to tell you right now, this game's map is terrible. If you look at the top of your screen, that is the map. It's pretty bad. So I'm just working with notes, because that's much better to work with. In any case, the controls are terrible, in my opinion, because you can only move in 4 directions, and that makes avoiding enemies really hard. Ugh. Oh, what? Dude, are you seeing that? That is bullcrap. Wow. I'm gonna talk absolute trash about most of the things that go on, so bear with me. Anyway, so when you start the game, there's a cave right off the bat that you can go into, and you can get your sword right off the bat, just like that. And right after you get your sword, you can take on your first dungeon. However, as you can see right now, there's plenty of things that you can do before taking on your first dungeon. And that's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm pretty much upgrading myself so that I can make the first dungeon a little bit easy on myself, because believe me, I'm probably gonna need it. So I just got 2 heart containers right off the bat, and a letter, which will be helpful. And then I got some. Oh boy! Uh oh, this is bad. Oh gosh, I'm at half a heart, and that can be a problem. But anyway, if you have 5 hearts, you can actually get a sword upgrade right off the bat, and I haven't even done and I haven't even finished a dungeon at all, or I haven't even entered one for that matter. So that's pretty rare for a Zelda game to actually do for the game to actually give it to you like that. Okay, I'm in trouble. I'm gonna probably reset that. Yeah, it's best to reset a screen if you feel like it's not going well. Hopefully I can get a hard drop because I would really like that right now. Oh, there's one. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, just let me through. Holy crap! I can't believe I'm surviving right now. Trust me, I'm really bad at this game. Like the fact that I survived like that is just a miracle. But anyway, the game wants you to complete 2 dungeons, which is why you needed 5 hearts to get your first sword upgrade. But because you can get 2 heart containers right off the bat, well, that defeats the purpose. Just like that. Okay, that way is where you can get to the first dungeon. But I'm not gonna wait. Really? Wait, hold on. Something's not right. Let me look at this real quick. Okay. All right. I think all right. Yeah. If you see me stop occasionally, that's probably because I'm looking through my notes. Oh my god, that is pretty lucky. All right. Berries only heal 3 hearts. I mean, it's useful early on, but that can. But later on, when you get a lot of hearts, it's not really that useful. But anyway, so what I'm trying to do, where I'm trying to go now, is trying to get another. I'm trying to make my way to another. Okay, here it is. Yeah. All right. So this is one of the many shops here. You can get unfortunately you can only choose 1 out of the 3 items that they give you. So in this case, I'm getting the candle, which is useful for burning down stuff. And okay, wait, hold on. Where am I supposed to go after this? Okay. All right, I know where to go. You can burn down stuff, as well as later on in dungeons where there's dark rooms. You can actually light them up, so that you can see the dark rooms. So that's pretty handy. So with the sword upgrade, you can of course do a bunch of damage. And when you're in full HP, well, you can do this with your regular sword as well. But when you're in full HP, you can you can have these things. You can shoot sword beams. So that's very useful. All right. Okay. But because I'm not in full HP, I can't really demonstrate that. Well, I might have demonstrated that earlier, at an earlier point. Well, actually, I definitely have demonstrated at an earlier point. But at that point, it's pretty much self-explanatory that you have sword beams. So you can, so while you're traveling around, you can kill a bunch of enemies and just to get them out of your way. And actually, the drop rate in this game is really complicated to explain, but it varies. But what you get varies on the type of enemy, because each enemy is categorized in different groups, and it does sound very complicated, but they're categorized into different groups, and oh yeah. And in that group, depending on how many enemies you kill without getting hit, that determines the drop rate. And so I'm not gonna go over that at all because it is extremely complicated. So yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Anyway, these caves right here aren't necessary, but they're very useful because obviously I'm getting a bunch of rupees out of this. So I believe it's worth it. It's better than just farming off of enemy kills just to get some rupees. If you go up right there, you can get there's a great fairy that will heal you up. So very useful. That cave right there contains a shop which will be useful later on. It's not really important as of right now. Whoa, that was close. Okay. Head down over here in this shop. You can get this. You want to buy this. the third item that you just saw is an important item for later. So I just got the blue ring. With the blue ring, you pretty much it increases your defense by half, which is very useful. So I already have an armor upgrade, 5 hearts, a sword upgrade, and right now I'm going for another heart container. And as soon as I get that, I'm gonna make my way to the first dungeon. And with all that, this first dungeon is probably gonna be a breeze. Yeah. So yeah, there's my next heart container. I now have 6 hearts, and I am about to approach the first dungeon now. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my way there now. Now, because this game is pretty short, the episodes themselves are probably going to be pretty short. Oops, I did not mean to do that. That was completely on accident. Wait, hold on, that's weird. This door was locked, and now it's open? Wow. That's a surprise. Yeah, that's a common Easter egg that I'm pretty sure most people find out casually. But I'm actually not gonna worry about that as of right now. I'm just gonna head over here. Well, I'm gonna go to the left and grab the first key there, and then I'm gonna go over here and grab another key. You can actually, the keys actually carry over to other dungeons. So if you have a lot of keys, then you don't need to pick up any keys at all in other dungeons. And in fact, there are even shops where you can buy keys in case you happen to like get soft locked in a dungeon, which is kind of ridiculous, because that opens up to a bunch of sequence breaks in this game's dungeons. But that's just how they made the game, I guess. Oh my gosh. You can kill these enemies here. You can kill these keys here, and that just opens up that door. And I guess I don't need to worry about these enemies. I usually like to kill all the enemies here in case something happens. It's pretty much recommended in case something happens to pop up. But so far nothing much has happened as of right now. This first dungeon is called Eagle, and the reason this dungeon is called Eagle is because the map is shaped like an eagle. All the dungeons in this game are named what their maps themselves are shaped like, and so I will go over all that later. Ooh, nice bomb drop. Okay, so we're about to pretty soon approach the item of the dungeon that we're about to get here. So head down over here to this like basement looking area. Ooh, okay. And there's a pretty swag trick okay, I didn't get it. Alright. You have, if on the frame that you collect the item, you can swing your sword, and it looks really cool. If you have sword beams, it's useful, because then you can kill a Keese from the distance. But because I didn't get it, that's rather, well, I won't be, yeah, because I didn't get it. Well, I didn't have sword beams anyway, but it's still cool even without sword beams to get it, because it just looks ridiculous. So I just got the map there. I actually skipped over the compass because I don't need the compass. The compass, of course, shows where the items are in the dungeon. All right, so I killed those Gurias there. And that's to get a boomerang. The boomerang is not needed, but oh my god! But it helps tremendously. And here's the boss of the dungeon, which is Aquamentos, and there he goes. And after every dungeon, you get a heart container, and our reward for that is a Triforce piece. There are 8 Triforce pieces scattered around Hyrule, which means there are 8 dungeons that we have to go through in order to get all these Triforce pieces, and that's that. And with that, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda. Next time we're going to make our way to Dungeon 2. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!